Hi everybody, this is Happy Rich Mama. Today I'm going to make an arrangement because of Ikebana Society of Manila, number 67. We're preparing for a book, a coffee table book or a small magazine where we want to feature our Ikebana work. And this time I'm doing a Jiyuka. I have a lot of these Chinaman scap. I'm going to begin my arrangement. My Kansan is in the center and I have this to begin with, and I am thinking it's going to be like an L arrangement. So this will be I will be working with the arrangement facing me. So I want all the flowers facing me at this point, and maybe the sun should be up here, so the flowers will be somewhat adoring the sun. Somehow I learned that experience will teach you how to insert the plant into the Kansan. There are ways and means on how to cajole the plant to move this way and that way. And I don't want the big leaves to take away from the beauty of the flowers. And this one, I think I can maybe arch it like this. It being like a bridge or an arch. Plans can change as you go along in a Jiyuka. This, and neither the flowers already in the water. That looks nice already for me. So I move on and continue choosing the bigger stems with more flowers, and then I go into the smaller ones later. I would always try to keep in mind that there should be balance, there should be a focal point, there should be a continuity in the design. It's going to be like an archway in between the flowers. Jiyuka is the freestyle form of Japanese flower arrangement. In Jiyuka, most important is the expression of one's emotion, the feelings that you want to emote through the display of flowers. Thus, in arranging a Jiyuka, you are trying to convey to the onlooker your emotions. Chinaman's cap or Chinaman's hat plant, cup and saucer or parasol plant. It belongs to a very large mint family. It's a sprawling shrub that I have one that I have formed into a big archway, emanating from two pots, two big ones, and it's really very old already. And they have other colors, but I have only seen this light orange color, but they also come in lavender pink, and lemon yellow. And oh, this one's nice. Has a lunch. I need to have some help here because it doesn't want to stand on its own. So maybe I can insert it in a bigger. There you go. The scientific name of the Chinaman's scap plant is Holmeskeolia sanguinea. How do we enjoy working on a Jiyuka? There is this process. We try to create, and then we think of an idea or a motive, and then we decide on what kind of expression we want to convey to the onlooker, and then we prepare the materials and decide on what kind of structure and select a method to use in creating the Jiyuka. So that when you look at it, it seems like you want to go through the arch. But it can still be something sturdy up here. Sometimes you go back and forth and check which position the plant should really be in when you put it in the Kenson. I have these to give more height, more density of flowers. So how am I enjoying the creation of this Jiyuka that I am working on? In creating my expression, I just wanted to really flaunt the beauty of the flowers of the Chinaman's plant. And so my first objective really was to just use one plant, just the Chinaman's scap. But later I would realize that I would want another color like the statice, to use it for a contrasting color, and the greens of the papua, the finely leafed papua, which gives it a nice finishing touch on the floor of the composition. So that's how first I began thinking I would have an L, and then I realized that it wouldn't be that way because I started working on the arch, and then so I thought of just creating a work that would give me a sense of like being a part of it, like imagining it really being in an environment where I can go through an archway. Doesn't this give you It is best to start working on a Jiyuka when you are happy, when you are relaxed. In this way, you are able to communicate better with the plants, which the flowers will lead you on what to do with them as you touch them, as you hold them, as you learn how they are individually. Then you tend to have thoughts on how to put them together. Oh, that was an accident, and hopefully this accident will become a blessing. It's good that my material is just very easily available. So I just got 3 more branches or stems to make into the arch or arches. Once the expression or the drama is decided on your Jiyuka, then we begin using different methods and structures on how to project that expression. In this Jiyuka, the 3 arches that I made in the center, they represent for me an infinite quantity of happiness, and the burst of flowers on both sides just expresses joy for me. So lines are very important when it's roundish, when it's straight and vertical, horizontal, or angular. These all express some kind of emotion. In the same manner, the colors of flowers or leaves also represent emotion. Orange, for example, expresses power, and for me it is a joyful color, and it's a very powerful color, and its contrasting statice in purple grounds it. It is also very important to use the correct vessel, or the like for example, in my case I used a Ikebana vase, which is round, and it mimics the shape of the arches and the explosions of joy on the sides because of the angular lines that emanate from one point. There should be harmony between the vessel used or the vase and the flowers that are put in the arrangement. This was my first finalized arrangement, but which I later on modified by putting a ground cover. Thank you, Dr. June Valderrama, for giving me this suggestion. My arrangement now sits very happily beside my bed and beside my laptop. A happiness dose for me every day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing with me my passion, and see you soon.